For anyone managing their personal finances or running a small business, accurate record-keeping is the bedrock of good financial health. While manually entering every transaction into accounting software like GnuCash can ensure precision, it's often a time-consuming and tedious process. This is where the ability to import transactions becomes incredibly valuable. Instead of typing each entry, you can often download your bank or credit card statements and bring them directly into your GnuCash file. As an accounting software expert, I can tell you that GnuCash, despite being a free and open-source solution, offers robust capabilities for importing transactions. This feature can save you a significant amount of time and reduce the likelihood of manual data entry errors. However, understanding the different import methods and their nuances is key to a smooth experience. The power of importing. Why bother? Before diving into the how, let's briefly touch on the why. Importing transactions offers several compelling benefits. Time saving. This is the most obvious advantage. Instead of dedicating hours to manual entry, an import can complete the task in minutes. Accuracy. Eliminates typos and transcription errors that can easily occur during manual data entry. Your bank's data is directly transferred, ensuring greater accuracy. Completeness. Ensures that no transactions are accidentally missed, providing a comprehensive record of your financial activity. Efficiency. Allows you to focus on analyzing your financial data rather than spending all your time on data input. GnuCash's import formats. The key to compatibility. GnuCash supports several common financial data formats, each with its own characteristics. Understanding these formats is the first step to successful importing. OFX, Open Financial Exchange. This is generally the most preferred and reliable format for importing transactions into GnuCash. OFX files are structured data files designed specifically for exchanging financial information between institutions and software. Many banks and credit card companies offer OFX downloads directly from their online banking platforms. Why it's preferred? OFX files contain rich, structured data, including transaction dates, amounts, descriptions, and often even transaction types. This makes the import process smoother, as GnuCash can more intelligently parse the information. How to get it? Look for download transactions, export, or statement options on your bank's website. You might see options like OFX, Quicken.qfx, or Microsoft Money.ofx. All these generally work. QIF, Quicken Interchange Format. QIF is an older format that was popular with Quicken software. While still supported by GnuCash, it's less structured than OFX and can sometimes lead to more issues during import, such as missing payee information or incorrect date formats. Why it's less preferred? Due to its less structured nature, QIF files often require more manual cleanup or configuration during the import process. How to get it? Some older banking systems might still offer QIF downloads. Look for QIF or Quicken. CSV, comma-separated values. CSV files are plain text files where values are separated by commas, or sometimes semicolons or tabs. This is a very common format for exporting data from many systems, including banks, although it's not specifically a financial exchange format. Why it's a good alternative? If your bank doesn't offer OFX or QIF, CSV is usually your next best bet. It's highly flexible, but also requires the most manual mapping during the import process. How to get it? Most banks offer CSV or spreadsheet export options for transaction history. The CSV catch. Since CSV is a generic format, you'll need to tell GnuCash which column in your CSV file corresponds to the date, description, amount, etc. This mapping process is crucial for a successful CSV import. The import process in GnuCash, step by step. Regardless of the format, the general steps for importing transactions into GnuCash are similar. Download your statement, log in to your online banking or credit card account, and download the desired transaction file in OFX, QIF, or CSV format. Save it to a location on your computer where you can easily find it. Open GnuCash and select Account. Launch GnuCash and open your financial data file. Navigate to the account, e.g. your checking account, savings account, credit card account, into which you want to import the transactions. You can do this by double-clicking the account in the account tree. Start the import wizard. Go to File, Import OFX/QIF, for OFX or QIF files. Go to File, Import CSV, for CSV files. Navigate to your file. In the dialog box that appears, browse to the location where you saved your downloaded statement file and select it. Click Open. The Import Assistant/Wizard. This is where the magic happens, and the specific steps vary slightly depending on the file format. For OFX/QIF, GnuCash will often do a good job of automatically recognizing the account details. You'll typically be presented with a list of transactions. Verify account. Ensure the account to import to drop-down correctly identifies the GnuCash account you want these transactions to go into. Review transactions. Look through the listed transactions. GnuCash might try to match payees to existing entries or guest categories. Pay close attention to description, withdrawal, and deposit columns. Reconcile and accept. This step allows you to review each transaction. GnuCash will try to match new transactions with existing ones, e.g., if you already manually entered something that matches an imported one. You can accept matches, create new transactions, or skip. This is crucial for avoiding duplicate entries. For CSV, this process requires an extra step of mapping your columns. Delimiter and header row. First, confirm the correct delimiter, comma, semicolon, tab, and indicate if your CSV file has a header row, which it usually does. Column mapping. This is the most important part. You'll see a preview of your CSV data and a list of GnuCash fields. Date, description, amount, etc. You need to drag the appropriate column headers from your CSV preview to the corresponding GnuCash fields. For example, drag the column that contains transaction dates to the date field in GnuCash. Pay special attention to amount. Some CSV files might have a single amount column where positive numbers are deposits and negative numbers are withdrawals. Others might have separate debit and credit columns. GnuCash can handle both, but you need to map them correctly. Description/payee. Map the column that best describes the transaction to description or payee. Initial balance. Optional if you're importing a statement that starts from a specific date with an opening balance. You might be prompted to enter that. Review and accept. Similar to OFX, you'll then be presented with the parsed transactions for review, matching, and acceptance. Categorize transactions. After importing, the transactions will appear in your chosen GnuCash account. You'll notice that many of them might be uncategorized or categorized generically. This is your next critical step. Go through the imported transactions and assign them to the correct expense, income, or asset/liability accounts.